Hi, this is Christian Baker from christianbaker.net and the Achieve podcast, sharing inspiration, motivation and encouragement to help you to think differently, to develop your mindset so you believe in yourself more, take action and achieve the life and the goals that you want. Now in this episode, I want to look at a few different ways for how you can manage your mental health, your mental well-being through challenging times, especially right now. Just in the last week, I've had people say to me things like, it's really taken its toll, I'm struggling. And I think so many people are struggling right now in many different ways. And there's quite a few reasons why people are finding now harder than other times in the last sort of 12 months. For that reason, we're 12 months in, we're under different kind of lockdown and restrictions. The season's different, it's winter, it's cold, it's dark. People's worries and doubts and frustrations are escalating, compounding because it's been so long. So in this episode, I just want to look at a few quick and easy ways for how you can manage your own kind of mental health, your mental well-being through challenging times right now, but also beyond. Some simple kind of daily habits and routines that you can incorporate into your lifestyle that will help keep you mentally fit and strong. So the first one is be kind. Be kind to yourself. Be kind to yourself. Often we kind of beat ourselves up. We get ourselves a hard time. We're busy comparing ourselves to others, how well other people are doing, how well other people are managing themselves. But the truth is, we're all in different places. We all have different set of circumstances. And there's a kind of a quote, a meme that I've shared a few times and I've seen do the rounds during the different lockdowns about the fact that we might all be in the same storm, but we're not all in the same boat. Some of us may be in super yachts, some of us maybe only have one oar, or some of us maybe treading water. We just don't know what other people are going through in their own lives. So it's an unfair kind of thing to do, is to compare ourselves to what other people are doing and how other people are faring. And the reality is, we never know really what's going on in people's own life or in people's own minds. So firstly, be kind to yourself, but also maybe sometimes if you're making comparisons or judgments to other people, be kind towards other people also. And the other thing I want you to do is to get in the habit of shifting your focus. 12 months of overexposure to negativity, to unknowns, to uncertainty takes its toll. It absolutely does. But we've got a choice to make. We can either allow ourselves to keep focusing on those uncertainties, those doubts, those negative elements in the situation and in life in general, or we can choose to retrain our mind to focus on other things, focus on some good things, focus on positive, happy news. So take the time every day to shift your focus and ask yourself questions like, what am I grateful for? What do you have in your life right now that you're absolutely grateful for? And often I've talked about the power of gratitude before. We often take these things for granted. So stop, pause, look around your life and ask yourself, what do you truly have to be grateful for in your life? As you look around, there will always be someone who's better off in many different ways, but there will also be people who are in a much worse position for you. So there will always be something that you can be grateful for. And, at its bottom line, if you have your health, then you've got an awful lot to be grateful for. And as you look around your life, clean, fresh, running water, food in the fridge, roof over your head. It's freezing cold outside today, so I'm sure that you'll be grateful for being in the warmth at least. So it doesn't matter too much what the things are that you choose to focus on. It's just taking the time to focus on what you're grateful for is helping to retrain the mind to pay more attention to those things. So take some time every single day to shift your focus, to take a couple of moments to reflect upon what is good in your life, tune into some happy news, maybe go and tune into, a source of happiness, motivation, inspiration for you, whether that be a YouTube video or something else. Just take time every day to shift your focus towards the good stuff. And some of these overlap because the next one is to kind of recharge yourself, and you can utilize some of what I've just said to help do that. Again, get some daily habits, some daily routines in place to keep yourself charged up. Think about your mental well-being, your mental health, your energy, your emotional energy, like a bank account. Do you always withdraw from it? Do you make regular, consistent credits into your emotional bank account? So if we're overexposed to negativity, worry, doubt, frustration, they're things that are withdrawing from our emotional account. So it's important that you keep it replenished, you keep it topped up, you keep it charged. And in the same way as, depositing a few times in your bank account isn't going to help you in the long term, doing things once or twice isn't going to help you sustain that charge long term. So it's important you do things on a regular basis. Come up with things that you can do on a daily basis. Adopt some habits that will help you to keep yourself focused and charged. Go outside, go into nature, come to your senses, look up, notice the things you can hear, you can see, you can smell, you can taste, you can feel. Connect to your senses. Get out of your own head. Stop thinking and worrying about the past and the future and just be more present. You can use mindfulness techniques. You can use breathing exercises. Exercise. Go for a walk. Connect with people. Whatever works for you. Listening to podcasts. Tune into your favourite kind of comedy shows. Watching kind of cat videos on YouTube or motivational things. Whatever works for you. But deliberately, purposefully choose to take time every day to do things almost preventatively. Don't wait till you're feeling a bit low, a bit bleh, to then think, how do I lift myself out of this? Like physical fitness, your mental and emotional fitness is best kind of protected when you do it consistently on an ongoing preventative way. So find things that you can do every single day that help to keep your emotional account full and keep yourself charged and topped up the best way you possibly can. Now, there's many different things you can do, but hopefully that's given you a few ideas, a few things that you can think about to help you to change your approach, to introduce some daily habits and routines that will help keep your mental well-being fully charged or just preserve it in the best way you possibly can. If you know anybody else who's in need of a little bit of a nudge or direction or a bit of help and assistance, then feel free to share this episode with them. It may just give them the little edge they need to feel a little bit brighter, to begin lifting their spirits so they can move forward in the direction that they choose to. But remember, what your mind believes, you will achieve. So allow yourself to take time every day to think differently, to inspire yourself, to encourage yourself, and you can start to move forward in the direction that you want to, and maybe even achieve the goals and the life that you want, deserve, and desire. Remember, you can do it. You just choose to take the time to do the things that are going to benefit you. And someone said to me the other day, this is all great, but what's the point? What difference is it going to make? The point is that these strategies, these techniques, these ideas will help with your own mental health and your own mental well-being. And don't you think that's a good enough point alone? Often people overlook these things for how simple they are. Often people know these things, but the difference is they don't do them. So I urge you, I encourage you to not overlook these ideas for their simplicity and just do it and see what a positive difference, see what a positive impact it has for you and your mental health and your mental well-being. Remember, you can help yourself. Do what you can. Look back in a few days, a few weeks, a couple of months and see what positive impact it's had for you. Until next time, take care. This is Christian Baker from christianbaker.net and the Achieve podcast.